Yo, how you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast, and I'm here to present you my MLB picks for Wednesday, June 20th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure to click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all my MLB, NBA, and NFL videos. And if you haven't checked out our new website here at www.dfscheatsheet.com, you're absolutely missing out. We got our full optimizer, premium content. Hey, we're giving you all the tools to beat the pros. Stop missing out. Check it out. Once again, like I said, www.dfscheatsheet.com. So yeah, hey, we got a small 7 game slate. The slate's pretty easy. Get as much exposure you can to the course field game. Find a couple value plays and kind of move on. So let's just jump into this slate. I'm gonna go through it quickly. Before I do, if you don't mind though, please take that quick second, drop a like for me down below. It really helps me out. Really, really appreciate that. And yeah, let's just get going real quick. So, you got 4 pitchers that I'm personally really looking at. One, Charlie Morton. I've been taking pitchers the past 2 days against Houston. Against Tampa Bay. Charlie Morton, he's a guy that's been pitching very well in the season, giving us a solid floor for our cash games. But he is also the highest priced pitcher. And if we want to finish some Coors Field, we're gonna definitely have to get some value. But nonetheless, I'm really liking Charlie Morton. Next, Gio Gonzalez going against a Baltimore team. They definitely do have some pop in their lineup, but they do also have some guys who have massive swing and strike rates, strike out a lot. So I think that he's a solid GPP play. You got David Price against Minnesota. David Price, he's been up and down on the season. He definitely still has that massive upside, but he also has a massive downside as well now. So he's probably a little bit more of a GPP play. Lastly, a guy I'm looking at, Chad Cool, going against Milwaukee. Milwaukee, they have a lot of strikeouts in that lineup. He's been pitching very well on the season. So those are kind of my 4 pitchers. Charlie Moore is probably going to be the cash game pitcher. Then for GPP, you can look at Cool, Gio Gonzalez, and David Price. Move on to catcher, first baseman. I'm gonna start off with Gary Sanchez going against King Felix. King Felix, he's definitely had a couple solid outings this year, but he's not the same pitcher he once was. And this Yankees lineup it's a very very potent lineup. I definitely think that they can get to Felix in this matchup. Next, we got Greg Bird. I remember when this guy was 2,000. I played him every day till his price jumped up, and obviously it jumped up quickly. The guy's a really good hitter, batting a good spot in the order, very fair price tag. So I'm liking both of these Yankees. They were gonna go with the guy Thames. 2 games ago, he had double dongs. He gives us that upside. The price tag's starting to catch up a little bit, but I still think it's a solid price tag for him. So Thames, I think he's definitely in play. And then 2 more guys I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna kind of combine them together. But you got Ian Desmond. The guy, 3,700, very fair price tag. So I like him. I think he's a good play. And then one more guy I'm liking for this game. He for some reason he's not in our player pool right now. I'll definitely get him in there by tomorrow. But Iannetta, I talked about him yesterday, and he had a solid game. So I'm gonna pair them together. Desmond and Iannetta, both of those Colorado guys. Colorado's honestly gonna probably be my favorite stack on the slate. I think they're definitely gonna put up some runs in this game. And lastly, I'm gonna go with Salvador Perez against Bibbins Derricks, or however you say that guy's name for Texas. Perez, very fair price tag. He bats in a really good spot in the order. Solid play. Now we'll go to second base. I'm gonna start out with DJ LeMahieu for the Rockies. He's already 2 for 3 in his career off Lugo, so I think he's a really good play. Azubo Cabrera, batting in the heart of the order for the Mets. 2 for 4 in his career off Bettis. I'm really liking both sides of this game. It's going to be if we can find value or not. It's going to be the big time question. Then I'm going to look at Daniel Murphy for Washington. He's still trying to get back, get in a groove. This is a game where I can see him have a breakout game. I think this is a good opportunity for him. He is 6 for 12 with a double and a home run in his career already. So I like him. I definitely like him. I think he's in a good spot going against Cashner. Then we got next. I'm gonna go with Harrison. Fair price tag, 3,400. Harrison going against Sutter, give us a little bit of power upside, give us that stolen base upside. He's just a really good hitter at a very fair price tag right now. So I like Harrison. GPP more for me, but Dozier going against David Price. He's only 8 for 36 in his career, but he does have 3 doubles and 2 home runs. So, GPP only has the, upside to get you, a solid game. And lastly, Merrifield going against the Bibbin Derricks or whatever, however you say it, for Texas. I'm liking a couple of these Kansas City Royal bats, and Merrifield's definitely one of them, batting in the the leadoff spot. Now we'll go to third base. Start with Nolan Arenado, top third baseman on the slate, followed by Todd Frazier. Both of those guys in Court Field. I don't really have to say much else about them. That's what this slate's going to really be about, is you get the Court Field in, find some value, and pick a pitcher. Probably for me, going to go with Morton. So I'm liking both of those guys. Adrian Beltre going against Junis. The guy's just a future Hall of Famer, professional hitter, batting in that cleanup spot. I'm liking these Texas bats. I think that they're going to put up some runs, and I think Adrian Beltre will be right in the middle of it. Next, we got Travis Shaw. I'm expecting him to come back tomorrow. He's 3 for 9 in his career with 2 doubles already against Chad Kuhl. So I think he definitely gives you some upside. Mike Moustakas, another Kansas City Royal guy. I'm liking him. Rendon, 5 for 12 with the home run in his career against Cashner. So he's a good play. And that's kind of where I'm at for third base. Shortstop. My top shortstop's going to be Trevor Story, Colorado bat. Then I'm going to go with the guy like Correa. Correa, he's a guy, he has massive upside. We know that. He's shown us that in the past. Definitely, going against Evaldi for the Yankees. The guy's a decent pitcher. Correa, I like him. In his career, he's 3 for 10 off the pitcher already. Then we're going to look at Trey Turner going against Cashner. 2 for 5 with the triple and 2 stolen bases in his career. Another Yankees bat against King Felix. You got, he has a double in his career. Story also has a double in his career already against Lugo. And lastly, I'm going to just combine these guys together. But I like Andrus a lot for Texas Rangers, and I also like Profar. If you got, it just depends on where they're at in the batting order. Both of them, have been swinging a solid bat, give you some solid upside, a little bit of power, and a little bit of stolen base upside. We do have Andrews projected a little bit higher in our projections, but we'll see how that shakes out tomorrow. Lastly, we'll go to the outfield. We got Blackman. I'm expecting his projection to come up a little bit against Lugo. He's 2 for 6 in his career with a triple and a double. Who else are we looking at? I don't know why they're not showing them, but Conforto, 3,700, going against Chad Bettis. Solid play. You can look at Judge and Stanton. Me personally, I think I like Stanton a little bit more, but they got Judge projected a little bit higher early on in the system. I like both of the guys. I definitely think you can play both of them. We got Bryce Harper going against Cashner. 5 for 11 in his career. Some solid numbers. And then lastly, I'm going to go with, where's he at? Brett Gardner. If he comes back tomorrow, 3,200. Fair price tag. 13 for 36 with 2 doubles and a home run in his career against Felix. So I like some of these Yankee guys definitely. I like, I like the Texas guys. I'm liking the Nationals, and then Coors Field. That's kind of where I'm at on this slate, to be honest with you. Probably with Charlie Morton, going to give me that solid floor for my cash games. I mean, I feel this is a pretty easy slate. So, I mean, if I miss somebody or you want to talk about somebody I didn't mention, hey, hit me with a comment below or visit me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at RotoBeast. Make sure come check out our website here at www.dfscheatsheet.com. Check out our optimizer. Simple. You got the stacking tools. Run up to 150 lineups. We have all the different slates, early only and main slate. Plus, we'll get some of the night slates as well as they roll in tomorrow. You got your stacking features. Click generate lineups. Boom. Lineups pop up below. Hey, it's easy. Come check it out. Come win some money with the money team. And hey, I'll talk to you later. Peace out.